Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's in a great chance! Goal! Japan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Ederson. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! And no mistake. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And now he has two. Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Neymar. Alexandro. That is good strength. And this is Neymar. And the finish! And there's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Kamada. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't...
Oh, what a mistake! Chance here to counter. Kamada. That's really well manoeuvred. He can run onto that. He's got away. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. And it's Alexandro. Evan Nielsen, here's on to... And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, there's no sort of quality on that. Maida. Kubo. Ito. Kamada. Gets a good foot in there. Alexandro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Evan Nielsen. And that's a good ball. Maida has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kamada. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Maida.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Kubo. Neymar. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And Rafinha. And this is Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ito. Kamada. And it's Kubo. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Alexandro charging forward down that flank. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Maida. Kamada. And he's had it nicked away. Ito. To Kamada. Maida. And it's Kamada. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Kamada. This is a promising build-up. Good ball, good take. Bruno Guimaraes. For Alexandro. Neymar. Rafinha. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot, Evan Nielsen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Kamada.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Riverton gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha looking to pass their way up the pitch. Duan. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Rafinha! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes.
Bruno Guimaraes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's quick to return it. And here's Neymar. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Neymar. Kubo. And the counter can be on now for Japan. Ederson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Guimaraes. Plays the return pass. That's going wide left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kamada. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's just the keeper in his way. Now there's a fine ball. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Duan. And he's managed to get free. Maida. Oh, that's superb. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bruno Guimaraes. And no, he's seen through all of that.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Kamada. Nicely spread. Now it's Doan. And it's Neymar. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
So we're underway for the second half.
Brazil really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Ederson. Rafinha. Maida. And it's Kamada. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Kubo. He's shot at goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Paquetá. Lucas Paquetá makes a move down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kamada. Ederson. Shoots! No, it's wide.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kamada. And it's made its way to him. Rafinha. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great chance! And a neat finish! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Número 16.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's found a way through. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Eva Nielsen looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. Well, that'll certainly improve their move. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Bruno Guimaraes. Kamada. Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maida. Pressing high and with purpose. Tries to play it. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kamada. Maida. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Can he get it through? He's having a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a tidy finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Ibanez. Now it's Rafinha. Kamada. Great vision. There's the shot! No, that's just wide.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cambio en Brasil. Número 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 14.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Maida. And the pass is intercepted. Marquinhos. Taken back almost at once. And here's Evan Nielsen. That is a brilliant interception. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kubo. Over to the right flank. Now it's Kubo. This might spell danger. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Kamada. Ibanez. Lucas Paqueta. Ibanez. And it's Paquetá. And here's Joe Linton. And the shot! He's put it wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cambio en Brasil. Número 16.
Brazil making further changes here and in quick succession.
Número 9. Número 5.
Kamada. Maida. Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Neymar. Kamada. Maida. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out towards the right wing, and he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. He has found the way through. Maida. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Chance to... Oh, greatly! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a sharp pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kubo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's a real chance! He is through here. Couto spots it and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. João Pedro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's found a way through. This looks promising. Ederson. Lucas Paqueta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kamada. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Hoist it, towering header! Oh, crossbar! And he's missed it. Doan. Good ball, good take. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He'll try from distance! And that's past the post. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Alexandro venturing down the left. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Corner number 2 then. And that's that. Brazil suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
En pantalla se presentará la información de tránsito más actualizada.